This is Larry Casso. I want to welcome you once again to my studio. We have that same little adjustment problem. Not the teacher now, the picture and the focus. But we need something on that white paper to keep from zooming in and out. So we're going to begin the study tonight with a gorgeous photograph, very simple scene, courtesy of Sandra Hutchinson, who took this picture down at Leeville, right, Sandra?
Right.
Area, and I love the simplicity of the clouds, and we're going to do a couple things a little bit different tonight. So, having said all of that, let's just go ahead and get started wetting it down. And the first thing I want to do is I want to go back to that trick that I learned a while back of whenever you do a sky like this, putting a little bit of burnt sienna over the whole sky first. So we're going to just take that 140-pound paper and leave that back where I don't get that photograph. We're going to wet it down real good, and we're going to take us a little bit of burnt sienna, but in addition to it, this is a color that dries very, very lightly. We're going to take a little red along with it, a little bit of cadmium red. Now
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Now we're using our basic sketching palette, I call it, which involves the burnt sienna, ultramarine blue, cadmium red, cadmium yellow, and a permanent green or hooker's green light, whichever one you happen to have. Now normally I would ask someone to share those colors with you, one of the students, but they can't even remember 3 things, man. No way I'm expecting to remember 5 colors. So
movement, balance, and center of interest.
I'm gonna push you right up it still.
Okay.
Enough of that showing off.
we got that first tone down there. Now we're going to take a little bit of that ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, get us that pretty gray. And let's just see what this looks.
Oh,
Added a little bit of red in there, tiny bit of red.
oh. Yeah, beautiful.
Dad,
There he is.
it's raining, isn't it?
Hey,
I just went a little bit low with that, but that's all right. But since I'm doing that, I'm going to wait, and I'll tell you why I'm going to wait on that in just a second. Okay, we're going to do that, and we just want to keep it low key. We'll take a little bit of that red, blue and brown again, and just hit a little bit more across the top here. Let's just bring a little bit of it in. See, this is where you need to know when to let that big brush go. But it is fun once you get started with it. Oh man, look at the way that's just.
the red will go a long way.
It's all right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just not going to give up on that sucker that quick. I didn't want that dark. We just took care of that.
There you go.
No hill for stepping. Can't be a scared of it.
I'm scared.
Well, what I liked that one little area above those clouds, and I covered that up. And I'm going to come back now with a little bit of the 3 colors. I got a little bit more red. You know what that red will do. So I'm going to come up about right here. A little bit too dark for me there, but that's all right. Now that's not exactly the same color, but I like it. So we're just gonna continue right on across with it like that. Ooh, that is pretty, huh? Okay, now, we got that little area there, and I'm just gonna go for it on the clouds now. Let's see if I can mix up quite a bit. That's gonna be that same kind of grayish color. I'll put a tiny bit of red in it again. A little bit of burnt sienna. We want it to be predominantly blue. Okay, that'll work. Maybe a little more blue. Like when it dries, yeah, that's going to be good. I want it to soften a little bit. Let that blue really shine through. All right, now we're just going to start up here randomly and randomly do
Random
this.
clouds.
I'm going to come across like this.
That's the perfect color.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the TV.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't seen it on there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you ought to see it on the big one in yonder. Is that big one turned on?
Yeah, it's on in my golly. Man, this is exciting.
Larry, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I notice it's got this little bit of light area left right above the horizon there. See, I got
Yeah, I
that
see
line
that.
in there.
Mhm.
I probably could have done something else with it, but I'm gonna go up a little bit higher.
Sun's
Hey, see
peeking.
y'all next week, bud.
We'll have a
Sun's
number
peeking
for
up.
you next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have that sun coming out in just a minute. All right,
Oh,
now,
that's beautiful.
now we're gonna come in and, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know where that extra thing of water came from, but I sure appreciate it. But we're gonna come, so we're gonna re-wet this up to here. Okay, now we're gonna come back.
Okay, you can see that.
Some serious darks in the bottom.
I noticed that. This time we'll come back with a little burnt sienna.
Yeah, the colors of the sky are exaggerated in the water, aren't they?
Yeah.
Generally, it's that way, Joe.
Mhm.
They're very
Yeah.
seldom ever gonna be mirror
Yeah,
images.
if this is a peach, this is a light peach, this is a darker peach.
When that sun comes up like that,
Yeah, that
it
makes
throws a darker amount on it some way or another. I see it a lot.
And I wasn't gonna put this real dark stuff on the bottom, but I just can't resist it, man. I'm gonna just come on in with that blue and that brown. Always gotta put a little bit of that red in it, maybe too much red. Go back to the blue again. And the thing is, who's counting, you know?
Oh,
Oh, man, I'll take it, I'll take
You
it.
need
I'll
to
take
take
it
it
too.
And notice, I love the way it goes up in waves.
Mhm.
Well, you'll see what breaks in it like that. And then we're gonna kind of come across the bottom and we'll hit the last section. I can lift a little bit of that up, but that's not gonna make that much difference. Okay, now, you know, you make the decision on your foreground, and I just think I like it better, a little dark. When in doubt, I've got to do it.
Yeah, make it darker.
It's like I preach.
It'll dry light.
Okay, now I'm gonna let that dry for a couple of minutes. Now let's see how we do reversing this
Reverse clouds.
cloud formation.
Random reverse.
Random reverse.
I'll tell you what, it's already an awesome thing.
Mhm.
this thing upside down. Not that it's not that it's
Who's
that
killing?
perfect. Exactly, Joe. The way I feel right now. I'm purposely trying to get this in there a little bit darker too, because it's that way.
Well, I did, I believe it's
Are reflections always a little dark?
I don't think it really, there's any rule on any of it, Sarah, myself.
Just depends on the light at the time.
Hmm. I mean, I thought at times it would be, and then I'd see something that was just the opposite, you know, so.
those clouds are more defined in their reflection than they are at the time.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah,
just a few shades
That
darker.
water was mirror glass that morning.
I don't know what's creating
I'd love to have been out there water skiing.
this situation here. I love it.
Ski.
Look at how you can lift that up. Take care of it.
Mm.
Okay. Let's get a little bit
Does anybody ever water ski on?
No, too many oyster shells, Joe.
Oh, cut themselves up.
It's deep. Yeah, they shrimp up in there too, and then they mostly fish for specks and reds.
That looks like good, good speck.
Oh yeah, right along that grass is where all the redfish run. I was telling Larry, they run with their fins out of the out of the
Man,
water.
that's just
all the
hard
time.
to believe.
You can see them coming down the bank when they feed, and you throw your lure right in front of them,
And they'll just come right along.
tear it up. Yeah, it's amazing
Gee.
thing. Get out there early in the morning like that when it's right. It's not always the same.
Mhm.
It's but
Leslie,
when you
if
get
I'm
out
going
there, if you go
fishing, it's
enough, you're
not.
gonna get in there right. Some, once in a
Sooner or
while where
later,
it's
yeah.
just right.
You heard
But we
what I
always
said.
get out for a day. What is it?
It ain't gonna be right when I'm going fishing, so.
You
come.
don't get to go enough. That's why.
Well, no, you
I haven't
really,
been in a
that's
long
really
time. You
true.
gotta go.
You gotta go and just go until it's right.
Yeah, it's well.
No, and you really
It's
gotta
worth
fish
it.
those waters and know how to read everything, I know that.
I reckon it's 'cause I've been fishing all my life.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful down there. We get down there for a day, try to, and then right when it breaks, it's always just, everything just comes alive. All the birds come out of the grass, and I got my good camera now, so I ought to be able to get some great shots
man.
down there.
You're already off to a good start. I'll tell you that right now. I feel like that needs to really be repeated. That's critical. Okay, now. One more time.
It's good stuff.
Should be dry, just about dry enough. That's the whole key on this stuff. Is you just gotta really wait. Hit it when it's right, you know.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Now, see, we're gonna I press that thing to play. Okay, good. Now, tell you what, we're gonna finish this off right now.
Oh,
Let me go blow dry it real quick, so we don't waste any time.
my goodness.
A little beeper on it.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, now we're gonna turn this thing sideways now. And I'm gonna go back to my sign painting days. Probably get this thing in there with one lick. Well, I better just make it 2 licks. See, Joe, the reason I don't, like I told the guy when he came by today, of course, they're salesmen, you know, and they're all excited about new products. But I just told them, I said, I have an innate distrust of new products. I said, you're going to have to understand that.
Well, we can try 'em, but this,
You've been
you
doing it, but,
you couldn't do this
No.
on it, I don't believe.
and see, I mean,
Every
there's
time
a-
you put your brush down again, it will
It'll lift
pick
it.
up and leave you a white spot.
but that wasn't a bad trick, was it?
That was beautiful.
Okay, now, looks like it's got a little area along the base. I'm gonna turn it back around again now. And what we got is, we got our main area there. And then, because of it being early in the morning, you're gonna have that little cast shadow area across the bottom of this thing. You have to notice that. Notice what little bit of light there is, you gotta notice where it is. So we're gonna start like this, and I'm gonna get a smaller brush. And that one's supposed to go down there like that, Casso, what you did. Or we'll figure something we can do with it. Okay, now, let's see, I'm just gonna come back with one brush stroke again. Oh, we might be able to add a little. Well, that sucker in enough. So I just want to show the depth of that grass. And it's wet enough that I'll just come back with one more stroke and soften it.
It's a great lesson.
Interesting.
Thank you, Sarah. It is for me too.
Oh, we all learn.
You know,
together.
really, I mean, that's what and you know, I've been on that other thing for quite some time. I didn't want to take on anything too extensive tonight.
Oh,
So,
no, this would be nice.
of course, we kind of go wild around here with skies.
That looks really good. With that, it just looks just like it does.
I know it, because you got a little bit of silhouette that you want to keep, you know, you want to have in there. Okay, now I think I got some a little bit thicker, but that doesn't really matter now. I was going to take my dry brush. Not have to be too perfect. Soften that up like that. Oh, that's got it. I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Don't need nothing else done on that. That's
No.
gorgeous.
Now we're going to, you know, I'm going to put the grass down at the bottom, and then we're going to put the little silhouette of a bird. But I'm just wondering about how, you know, I'd like to show more grass.
Yeah, I'd like for it to cut to the horizon line.
I'm gonna cut the horizon line, Joe, and I'd like to be a little bit different type of grass. Let's let this set up for 1 second. Y'all bear with me. Find something here.
Right here be long enough to go back.
I'm pretty sure. Don't you love those colors?
He's looking for grass.
He's looking for some inspiration there.
You gone? Just about.
Okay, Billy. See you later, bud.
All right.
How's it looking now?
What's
Did,
that?
did you look at the TV now? Does
Yeah,
it-
yeah,
it
that's
looks
pretty good.
good?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that looks great. It looks just like it down there.
Yeah.
I have it in 1 second, man. I
See
need
y'all
to-
later.
See that's okay. Now we're going to come back with our blue and brown again. Maybe a tiny bit of red and green. Okay, now what we're going to have to do is decide on a particular type of grass we want, and we're not going to stick with what was literally there. See, what I'd like is just something that's going to come across here, like this. Maybe even have it up a little higher on the horizon, so I don't have to make the grass so tall, and give the reflections a little bit more room to come down. And what I want to do is I want to just start with something here that's going to kind of come up. Let's just do the base of it first and just get it laid in there. And of course, the thing now is I hate to have to be putting the dark against the dark, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna figure a way to do it. see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna string it along here a ways, purposely. Yeah, I done figures it out. Then as I get over towards the edge here, I'm gonna start going up a little higher. And I guess anything would really work, huh, Sandra?
Oh, I love it.
I mean, I'm talking about you.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I don't have to. Cause see, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna
No,
come
that's
back.
what the whole idea is, take something and.
I'm gonna compensate for some of this in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's important to make it interesting, you know.
Absolutely.
Now, what did you say that this it kind of feathered out at the top or something?
Yeah, it's got like a little reed that comes up from it.
No,
Just
that'll
one-
make it
just
interesting.
one.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, there.
Good, that's just enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
It's like a little oak-looking weed.
See, we don't want it to be too important. You know, we just want it to do what it's supposed to do. And
Oh, yeah.
I think that'll do it, Sandra.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. And so that, getting that little extra brush in here really. See, I'll have some of it come back down, and just so I'm not monotonous, I'll let it go down and come back up again, and I'll purposely let some of it get lost in there now. And maybe leave a little bit of this showing through here.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And then every now and then we want to cross it. You'll never make the mistake of having it all go one way like that.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks real good.
I think that's, I'll tell you what, we got the voice
No, that's it.
of LSU talking here tonight, man. If she says it looks good, I'm gonna buy that.
It
Now,
does look good.
I'm gonna just try a little something here. Just to see which one works better, to put a little opaque paint on it, or maybe just to, hey,
That's fine.
hey, I say we go with this.
Oh,
What
yes,
y'all think?
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
See, and it's just the right consistency.
Oh,
Ooh, Lordy.
perfect, absolutely perfect on that.
Ooh, dog.
There it is.
That worked.
All of the delicate colors.
Isn't that beautiful?
And that's something that,
So
how that all
soft.
comes out.
It's so
It is so
soft looking,
soft.
and that's just the way it looks when you get me out there, the more it's so soft looking. It's just beautiful, and that really captures it.
A lot of times you'll see a little land coming through around it where you can leave a little bit that like that to break it up. See, and this is where we can start showing some mirror imaging. All that by 10 o'clock, man. I can't believe it.
Masterpiece by 10.
What fun.
I'm telling you.
I didn't even give them long enough to tell me I couldn't do it tonight, Sandra.
Huh? No, you got inspired.
Man, I did.
Inspiration.
You say inspiration. That's all right.
Inspirated.
Sandra, we had a little, I used to have a little coon-ass boy that came here from Belrose every year, and I tell you what, when I tell you this kid was coon-ass, he had papers, man. He flat out was a coon-ass. And well, first year he came, he just full of it himself, you know, a sweet kid. But he'd tell all the girls that he had, you know, he was about 10 years old. He said he had 3 girlfriends. He said he had one, and so the girls got really indignant with him, you know. They said, Mr. Casso, would you just tell him to quit talking? We know he doesn't have 3 girlfriends and all. So I wanted to tease him a little bit. So I said, Paul, I said, man, I said, what are you doing telling those girls that? I said, you know, what's a 10-year-old kid like that? I said, I said, I'm going to ask your mama about it. He said, oh, my mama don't know. I said, man, my mama don't know about it. And I said, well, where are these girlfriends? He said, man, I got one in Belrose, one in Pierpont, and one in Napoleonville.
Wow. KB did.
You know, and I said, well, Paul, let me tell you this. And I said, what's a little 10-year-old kid needing with 3 girlfriends, man? And then he just looked at me, got this biggest smile on his face. He says, oh, Mr. Lowry. called me Mr. Lowry. He said, "You just don't understand." He said, I needs to be inspirated." And I swear, I don't know what happened to that kid, but I mean, he never talked.
he's doing all
He
right.
he never talked about girls again. He never had anything to do with it. I think he learned some hard lessons fast in life. How's that looking at?
That looks great.
Wonderful.
Look at that.
Oh,
Okay, now,
takes my
Let's-
breath away.
It does, doesn't it?
y'all are so kind. So I think and I like these two birds flying in.
About to
If
get
I
a
can,
couple of birds in
I can
here.
pull it off without screwing them up.
Oh, we can do
Oh,
that.
I know you can. That's just incredible.
Isn't it? I'm telling you, the colors is gorgeous.
Well, that's just one of those things that's understated. And if you can pull it off like that, it makes it really look overstated. You know, I mean, you can say so much with so little. Now here, I just want to barely get the silhouette of those birds.
Where'd they go?
I'm telling, when I get on this, I just get wild with
I
everything.
see that. I love it.
Okay, and I'm gonna put them right in here. Make sure I get that water part just right, because I'm just gonna draw them with my brush, okay? Okay, here we're gonna go. Now let's, for the benefit of our viewing audience. You know, you have to see, it doesn't show up quite as good on that one. Okay, see, just that little bit almost indicates a bird. You notice that?
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
And this is where, if you don't watch it, you get a little cartoonish with it, so you, oh man, that's enough.
Oh, yeah.
We
That's
we can't leave just one.
Never see one by itself, hardly.
One duck in a bunch. That's what Houston Wilson used to say.
One duck in a
One
bunch.
duck in a bunch.
There's lots of ducks that flies over down there.
Oh man, you better believe it.
I'm gonna get them white pelicans coming out of that grass one day.
Oh boy.
Boy,
Ain't
I was up
nothing
on
like that.
City Park Lake,
Mhm.
University Lake, here a couple of days ago. They were thick in there.
If you can get them just right, what they do, they get down in that grass, and if you can get at the edge, like I say, you gotta be right there at it. But what they'll do, Joe, they'll come up out of that grass, and they'll all follow each other, and then they get into that giant, like a tornado, and then they just go like that,
Yeah.
all the way up in
Yeah.
swirls. And when they're different ways, you can see the black on the back of the wings,
Oh, they're pretty
and then some
birds.
you can't see, so look at that.
I
Isn't that
tell you
gorgeous?
what, that
Oh,
is
my
something.
gosh. Mm.
That is gorgeous.
Duck hunting
Well,
was
it's-
wild over that way.
It's been, it's really been a long time since we just did a quick
Yeah,
fun one
yeah,
like this,
quick
so
one,
I
yeah.
enjoyed this tonight. Ooh.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
oh,
I gotta go out.
isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I wanna go see, look at that right there, let's go out there. Yes.
I'm mad somehow, how much, the paper must have been cut short or something.
Yeah. That's
What'd you think,
wonderful.
Sarah?
I just love it.
We just called that one finished.
I love it. It's wonderful.
Man, y'all just made it worthwhile.